If you're worried about buying a home and you want to avoid that sting of home buying remorse, then this video is a must watch. Avoiding home buying regrets is a skill, and we're spilling the secrets to a regret-free home buying experience. Whether you are a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner, this information is for you. We're sharing 7 of the most common home buyer regrets, and more importantly, how you can avoid them and achieve 0 regrets. Hey, if you have any questions, drop a comment below. From Caledon to Orangeville, Erin to Halton Hills, or anywhere in the Toronto GTA, this is your ultimate guide. Keep watching, you won't want to miss a single tip. Ready? Let's get started. Regret number 1, spending more than necessary. No one wants to overpay for their new home purchase, and luckily with the right guidance, doing so is avoidable. But even if you've secured a winning purchase price, there are still plenty of ways to accidentally overspend. One of the most common ways to overpay is by selecting an inappropriate mortgage. Given the present high rate climate, this error ranks among the top for new and seasoned homebuyers. A recent study by Zillow indicates that 75% of Canadian homebuyers don't seek the best rates, potentially leaving substantial money untouched on the table. Depending on your loan conditions, this could equate to tens of thousands lost over your mortgage's duration. Additionally, many Canadians delay educating themselves about mortgage alternatives and fail to grasp their loan details. Consequently, over 1/3 of those surveyed by the TD Bank admitted to being uncertain about the impact of increasing rates on their finances. To avoid this mistake, consider working with a professional to fully understand the market conditions and interest rates. Carefully plan your budget. Take time to shop around for the best mortgage in terms of both rates and features. It's also wise to secure a mortgage pre-approval prior to beginning your house search, ensuring clarity on what's attainable. If you need some assistance, simply message me and I can connect you with one of our reputable lending associates for clarity and assistance in uncovering your financing options. Staying within your budget when purchasing a home can significantly benefit your well-being. The longer you reside in your house, the greater its potential to increase in value, enhancing your long-term savings, growing your equity position, and increasing your overall net worth. And those are good financial positions to be in. Regret number 2 is rushing into a home purchase. In a competitive housing market, it's often necessary to act fast to secure a home. But don't let a need for speed tempt you into making an offer before you've thought through or fully vetted a new property. Rushing into a home purchase isn't just risky, it's also one of the most commonly cited sources of homebuyer regret. Getting swept away by your emotions can also lead to buyer's remorse. If you found a home that you love and are competing with other buyers, it can be tempting to overlook key details or bid more than you can afford. That's one reason it helps to have a skilled professional by your side to calmly guide you through the process and ensure that you act with reason rather than emotion. The lesson learned is really that buying a home is exciting, but if you don't keep your emotions in check or act too impulsively, you could make poor choices in the moment that are hard to undo later. To avoid making last-minute decisions that could backfire, know what you want, what you need, and what you can afford before you start your home search. Ensure that you have a pre-approval, not just a pre-qualification in place before you set out looking at homes. There are numerous benefits in doing so. And check out our podcast, Realty Bites, Conversations on Real Estate and Lifestyle, Season 1 for more advice on this topic. My team and I can help you set priorities so that you'll be able to move forward with confidence when the time is right. Regret number 3 is miscalculating the cost of home ownership. Though real estate is a great long-term investment, it can be pricey in the short term, often surprising homeowners who aren't prepared for it. When working out your financial numbers, remember to factor in additional home ownership expenses such as property tax, insurance, and repairs. Failing to think through the cost of home ownership is one of the most common sources of homebuyer regret. A recent March 2023 Zillow survey of Canadian homeowners found that nearly a half of recent homebuyers didn't bother to create a budget before they bought their homes. It is also important to know that some homes homes cost more to live in and maintain than others. So even if you're certain that you can afford the average cost of home ownership, that doesn't necessarily mean that every home in your price range will fit neatly into your budget. For example, very old homes with unique maintenance requirements could be extra pricey to keep up. Similarly, homes with high condo fees or above average utility bills could also eat into your monthly budget. A home should help you build your wealth, not drain it. So it's important to factor in all of the potential costs of living in a home, not just the obvious ones like your mortgage payment and your taxes. To ensure you don't get overextended, add up your estimated maintenance and repair costs, as well as any miscellaneous expenses that are unique to a particular home. We can help you with these estimates and, if needed, present you with some less costly alternatives. Regret number 4, underestimating the time required to maintain or renovate a home. Owning a home can bring immense joy, especially when you can unwind in a space that's uniquely yours. However, if a home demands too much upkeep, it might deprive you of the time to truly enjoy it. While many homeowners cherish their weekends tending to gardens or embarking on home renovations, it's not for everyone. If you're someone who doesn't fancy such commitments, a property with an expansive yard or high maintenance amenities like a pool might not be ideal. Think about how much time you have available and how you feel about home maintenance and home renovation projects. A fixer-upper, for example, will require both time and money to restore them. While such homes can be more affordable initially, they are not for everyone. The time commitment might overshadow the savings, leading to potential regrets for some buyers. Renovation and maintenance projects are often time-consuming and stressful, so be aware of committing to a property that requires too much of your attention if you don't have the time, patience, skill, or finances for that. With that said, home improvement projects can also bring a lot of joy and satisfaction to homeowners who like rolling up their sleeves. We can talk through the realities of home ownership with you and help you choose a property that will fit your personality and your schedule. Regret number 5, ignoring or skipping a home inspection. The thrill of purchasing a home can sometimes overshadow essential steps. In competitive markets, buyers might forego home inspections to make their offers more enticing. A Zillow survey indicated that only 36% of Canadian homebuyers enlisted the services of a home inspector last year. However, by bypassing this crucial step, you might have a decision that you are later regretful of. Engaging a home inspector gives you a comprehensive assessment of the property's structural integrity and systems before finalizing the purchase. This is an investment that potentially safeguards you from unforeseen expenses down the line. It can either deter you from making a potentially costly mistake or furnish you with a list of issues to negotiate with the sellers. Yet the most meticulous inspection will serve little purpose if you don't weigh its findings thoughtfully. Ideally, be present during the inspection to witness firsthand and seek clarification. If the seller commits to repairs, ensure you double check that they are adequately addressed before the deal closes. The lesson learned is that a home inspection can reduce your risk and save you money in the long run. But to maximize its effectiveness, you will need to be an active participant in the process. We'd be happy to share our list of experienced and trustworthy home inspectors in our area. And when the inspection report is complete, we can help you decide if the purchase is worthwhile and negotiate any relevant seller concessions and repairs. Regret number 6 is choosing a home that doesn't fit. Home ownership is often a better investment if you're willing to stay put for at least 3 to 5 years. But if your newly purchased home isn't a good fit, then you may not want to stick around that long. Many homeowner complaints come down to a simple lifestyle mismatch. Although a mismatch may seem small at first, the problem can magnify if you make so many concessions that interfere with your quality of life. Or sometimes homebuyers can fall in love with a beautiful home and forget about practicalities. For example, a spectacular kitchen cannot compensate for a missing bedroom or bathroom. Similarly, a shining pool might lose its charm if the home is far from your workplace. When purchasing a home, it's essential to establish clear boundaries. This will ensure that you strike a balance so you don't overcompromise or accidentally prioritize your wants over your needs. The lesson learned is when you're dealing with limited inventory or a fixed budget, it may be necessary to sacrifice some items on your home wish list. In fact, a newly released survey by CIBC found that nearly a quarter of hopeful homebuyers have revised their expectations of a home. But if you fail to secure your must-haves, you could come to regret your home choice. We can help you avoid an ill-fitting home purchase by working with you to set and stick to priorities and parameters before you begin your search. Regret number 7, purchasing without professional help. Another path to homebuyer regret is foregoing the expert guidance and market insight that you can only get from a licensed real estate agent. Buying a home without professional representation can be extremely risky. Therefore, it's no surprise that most Canadian homebuyers enlist the help of an agent when purchasing a home, and the vast majority find their assistance to be invaluable. According to a survey of U.S. homebuyers, 89% say they would use their agent again or recommend them to others. Real estate is hyper-local and extremely fluid, especially these days when the market is in constant flux. So it pays to have a knowledgeable expert by your side who can guide you through an often complicated process. We can help you avoid expensive mistakes that could lead to buyer's remorse, all while making your home purchase as seamless and stress-free as possible. When you work with a real estate agent, you benefit from a wealth of expertise and on-the-ground insight that you can't get anywhere else. We'll help you steer clear of the missteps that so many home buyers make, so you can focus on enjoying your new home instead of questioning your choices down the road. The best part, since the majority of home sellers pay us a commission at closing, in most cases, we offer our invaluable guidance and assistance at no additional cost to you. The bottom line is that no one wants to look back on their home purchase and realize that they made a big mistake. For a deeper dive into common homebuyer regrets and what you can do to avoid them, check out our recent blog post on this topic. There's a link in the caption of this video. Now that you're aware of the 7 most common mistakes to avoid when buying a house, and how to avoid those home buying regrets, you may be asking yourself the next logical question: how much should I offer on a house? Check out our next video to learn more. I'll put the link in the caption below. And if you're a first-time buyer wondering how to become a homeowner on a first-time buyer's budget, well, the good news is there are several ways to get into the market, and you can do it, and we can help. Get a free copy of our report, How to Become a Homeowner on a First-Time Budget. For more home buying tips, the link will be in the caption below. To learn more about how we work to ensure our client satisfaction, how we can help you avoid the pitfalls and purchase your next home with confidence, reach out today and schedule a free consultation. You can call me direct at 905-965-5902, or you can schedule a free no-obligation consultation online. I'll put that link in the description below as well. My name is Evelyn Lopes with the Evelyn Lopes Realty Team and iPro Realty, and my team and I are here to help.